Friends, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to solve some of the Python list exercise problems. So I will be sharing the source code of these exercises in the description. So please do watch this video till the end. And if you have any doubts, please mention in the comment section below. And one more thing is, if you know the better solution, that also you can mention in the comment section so that others can benefit out of your solution. So let's start with this simple problem here. So we have a list and we need to convert every item into the square of that particular item. Okay, so how can we do that? You can see the input and output here. So each we need to convert each item into the square of that number. Okay, so how can we do it? The simplest way is using list comprehension. So let me take list. Maybe I can simply say a is equal to, okay, so our input list, and now let's take b as an output here, and here I can use a list comprehension. So in this list comprehension, maybe num square I will do. So for that I will use for num in a. So obviously what will happen when you run this program, in the line number 4 we have a list comprehension. So the for loop will give us the number from, each item from the list A, and that number we are squaring. So number to the power of 2, which is the square of it. So finally let's print B and we will get to see the output here. So Python turn into square. See? So we have this one here, right? So we got the desired output. So if you don't like the list comprehension and if you want to do it using a regular for loop, you can do that as well. Okay, so let's move on to the next problem here. So in this problem, okay, so we are given two lists, list 1 and list 2, and they have, and we need to combine each item based on their position. That means app should be combined with LE so that we get a proper, complete word apple. Similarly, boy with bo with y. Okay, so we need to combine these two values. So how can we do it? So for this also we can use list comprehension, and for a change I will use a for loop here. So let me take a new variable called list3 and I will make it empty here. Now I will take a for loop for I in range, and I will take the range till length of list 1. Okay, you can take list 1 or list 2 because both of these lists have the same number of elements. Okay, so now we have the index values in I. Now what I will do is I will combine this each item from both the list. So list 1 of I, okay, plus list 2 of I. Okay, so that means in each iteration we will be combining items in the same position. So finally this everything has to be appended to list 3 so that we have a new list. Okay, so append, and finally you can just print list 3. That's pretty much, guys, about this problem. So Python concatenate and run the program. See, you got the proper word list here, right? So that's how we can combine two given list based on their position. Okay, so that's about this problem. And moving on to this one, the reversing the given list. So you can see the input here and we are expected to get the output like in the reverse order. How can we do it? Again, we can use a for loop for reversing the list, and if you don't want to use for loop, simply what we can do is we can use list slicing with the negative indexing. So using that negative indexing slicing, we can reverse the list very easily. Let me show that how it is. So a of double colon and -1, that's it. So now if you print B, you will have the list in the reverse order. Python reverse. Oops. So let me run this one. Yeah. See here, we got the output, right? So that's how, guys. So if you have any doubts about this negative indexing slicing, you can mention in the comment section below. So let's move on to the next problem. And in this problem, we have two lists here, and we need to print one list in the normal format, the other list in the reverse order, so that we get an output like 10 Andy, 20 Bran, 30 Rom, 40 Paddy. Okay, so that's the output we need. How can we do it? Okay, so for this one, we can use a for loop. Let me show that for I in the range. I will take the range only again here, and the range will be till the length of the numbers. Okay, isn't it? So let me define a numbers list. Okay, something like this, and names also. Okay, so something like this. Now if I simply print something like nums of I, okay, and comma names of I, let's see what output we will get. Reverse and normal. See here. Okay, what happened here? uh Object of type int has no length. Object of type, okay, sorry, so I gave length multiple times here, so my bad. Yeah, now let's rerun this guy. See here, we got 10 Paddy, 20 Rom, 30 Bran, and 40 Andy. So but what is output that we want? We want the names in the reverse order. Okay, so 10 has to come with Andy. So how can we do it? So instead of giving directly I here, okay, so we can do, we need in the reverse order, right? So the simplest way is I can do length of names, okay, minus I. Now you run this program and see the magic. Okay, so now we have a index out of range here. Okay, so we have a problem. So why do we get that problem here? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So length of names will be 4, right? So length of names will be 4, minus I will be 0. Okay, so we get here, right? So we need to have plus 1. Okay. So let's run this guy again. Again, we got the same error. Why do we get that error? Let's run that. Yeah, now you see the output. Got it, right? So that's how we can solve this problem. Okay, we made a couple of mistakes here, so that's for a good thing, because we know where we are making the mistakes. Okay, so if you don't like this method, okay, if you don't like this method, we can use I mean, we can do solve this problem in another method as well, so using the zip. Okay, so let me show that how we can do it. So for that, I will take another for loop here, I comma j in zip of. Okay, in the zip I will give nums, and after that here I, if I give names, right, let me show you what output we will get. Okay, I comma j. See here, in the second for loop, right, so we got 10 Paddy, Rom, Bran, and Andy. Okay, so that's because we are just simply zipping nums list and names list and directly printing them out. Okay, so we did not do anything extra here. So if you do something like this, okay, so I will give the reverse order of the names to the zip function. Then what will happen? We will get the desired output that we are expecting. Let me add a separator here so that we can have that. See, Got it, right? So this is how we can do it, guys. I mean, so if you like this method, you can do it using the zip method, or if you want to go with this range function, that is also fine. So whichever the option that you like, please mention the comment section. And if you have any better solution, that also you can mention in the comment section. Okay, so now let's move on to the next problem. So in this problem, we have a list, and in that list we need to replace the number 15 with 19. Okay, so wherever there is a 15, we need to replace it. So how can we do it? So first of all, we need to identify, actually we need to identify if the 15 is there in the list or not. Okay, if it is there, we need to know the index of it. So if you know the index of it, right, so we can directly say that list of that index value is equal to 19. So something like that. Let me show you. I have a is equal to this entire list here. Okay, now we need to replace 15 with 99. Okay, so first thing we need to identify if 15 is there in the list or not. Okay, if it is there or not. So how can we check that? So we can use if condition here. If 15 in a, okay, that means we have that. And if we have that, right, so now what I can do is I will take a variable called I here. Now I will do a dot index of 15. Now I will actually get the index of that 15th value wherever it is. And now finally I will do a of I is equal to 99. And finally I will just print a. Okay, so let's run this program. Replace dot py. See here, we got it right. 5, 10, 99. Though that's how, guys. I mean, if there is no 15 in the program, let's say something like this. Okay, if you rerun this program, you will get the same list here because we don't have 15 in the list itself. Okay, that's about this problem. I hope you like this solution, guys. And if you have any doubts, please mention in the comment section. And let's move on to the last list exercise problem. So that is, we have a list here, and from this list we need to remove the 99, all the occurrences. So let's say in this case we have 3 times, we need to remove it from the given list. So how can we do it? Okay, the simplest solution is, okay, let me again define this input list. Okay, and we need to remove 99, right? So that is the value that we want. And I will take output list as empty here, and we can go with for loop here, maybe like in a. And now if num is equal to 99, okay, if it is equal to 99, we don't want to do it if it is not equal to 99. Okay, if it is not equal to 99, then only I want to append that number to list B. If you finally print B, you will get the output. Let's run this program. See here, so we are able to remove all the occurrences of 99 from the given list. So this is one of the ways to solve this problem. Okay, and again, if you don't like this method and if you want to use list comprehension or any other method, you are free to do it. And as I said, please share your solutions in the comment section below so that others can also try those different methods of your solutions. And as I said, I will be sharing the description, I mean source code in the description. And please like and share this video, guys, and I will meet you in the next video with other exercise problems. Till then, take care.